Alright, welcome. The sound might be a little bit off on this, but you know what? We push on because this is the introduction to Merchant of Venice, and I'm pumped. This is an excellent play, estimated to have been written between 1596 and 1598. So for those of you playing at home, it's a little bit old, but that's okay. Now I've listed some of the characters for you here, just in case you're thinking to yourself, who are these people? I guess you have to read to really find out, but as you'll notice, there's some quite Italian names going on here. It's because it's set in Italy, hence the Venice part. It's not Venice Beach. Hadn't been discovered yet by the English. So there you go. Fun fact. Now the genre of this text is why I love it. Shakespeare is well known because of his tragedy plays. I say as the screen wobbles aimlessly. Whoa. But this is a comedy play, Shakespearean comedy play. Does not mean it's meant to be like a Vince Vaughn or Ben Stiller collaboration. There will be no dodging wrenches or dodging balls. I'm putting that out there now, and I'm sorry if that's what you were hoping for. Ain't gonna happen. What's a comedy play, you ask? I'm glad to answer that with the help of Wikipedia. That's right, Wikipedia is reliable on this one. So basically in his first folio, William Shakespeare's plays were grouped into three categories: comedies, histories and tragedies. Obviously plays about history were the history plays, tragic plays were the tragedies, and the comedies. Now comedy in the Elizabethan age, which was when Shakespeare was writing, that's this time period, it's dictated by the fact that Elizabeth was the queen, is different to modern comedy. A Shakespearean comedy is one that has a happy ending, usually involving marriages, and a tone or a style that is more light-hearted. Patterns in the comedies include movements to a green world. In this case, it's kind of, I guess you'd say it's Belmont, which again, you'll read and you'll understand what I mean by Belmont. It's not Belmont in Geelong. I wouldn't say that's so green. I'm getting lost. Alright, so we also have internal conflicts within characters and external conflicts between characters and a tension between Apollonian and Dionysian values. Now, Dionysian values... Dionysus was a god in ancient Greece, just like Apollo was. You can research them yourselves. I'm not going into it right now. So there's some telltale signs there in the dot points. Now, what you'll notice is that this has a film adaptation from 2004 starring the dude who plays Shakespeare in Shakespeare in Love, who I reckon's pretty amazing. We're going to watch that. It'll help you understand what's going on, because I know, just like you're concerned right now, that sifting through the language of Shakespeare is difficult at first, and having a solid understanding of the plot will help you sift through that. Personal notes from me. You don't often get these. You'll get them today, and if you don't want to listen, just press stop now. But I really love this play. It's one of my favourite Shakespearean plays. The tragedies are good. Like, they're great. They're amazing. But I think this is an excellent play in the way it deals with love, justice, revenge and duty. Some excellent themes. In my mind, this contains some of the greatest written appeals to the commonalities of the human condition, and I believe these are appeals that are the reasons why Shakespeare's work has transcended the passage of time. That means that it's still relevant for you playing at home. I just used some literary criticism meta language there. Woo! Get excited. I believe that his representations of the human condition are the best reason to explain his position as one of the greatest writers ever within the literary canon. Now, don't just take my word for it, because I showed you that video by Tim Minchin about why Shakespeare is still relevant. He totally agrees with me. So I've got to be saying something right, because he's a genius. Merchant of Venice, you should be reading it. You should be enjoying it if you can get through what Shakespeare's trying to say. And we will love it. It's going to be great. I'm really pumped. I hope you've enjoyed this video tutorial. I'll see you later.